How goes it, everyone? Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Little cliffhanger at the end of last episode. I went to a to be continued, mostly because, well, I kind of knew what I was gonna do, but there was just so much footage, and I'm like, yeah, now what? Let's just throw a to be continued on, and we'll carry on. Obviously, we're back at base, but we're going back out. We're not staying here. We're back at base because, well, A, the truck and stuff got full. B, we need supplies. At this point, it's become obvious to me we have to play with guns, at least to some extent. There's just too many zombies. And the closer you get to cities, I don't know how else you're supposed to kind of make your way in. It's a little more difficult. You need some heavier artillery. So I came back to base. I spent a bit of time in game. What are we at now? 2 months, 11 days now officially. I spent a bit of time in game doing a little bit of organizing. Not like a whole lot, but like slightly better, right? Like I kind of have a better idea where some stuff is while I was back at base. Spent some time doing that, but more importantly, I spent time trying to get used to the guns. Like I said before, I barely used them in the past. I don't know, I just never really liked them. Like I said, I thought the risk to reward for them wasn't great, so I just never bothered. But now that the game has changed slightly, seems like you're gonna have to maybe get used to them a little bit. I figured I might as well get used to the shooting, plus, you know, what with the new shooting mechanic. What happened? I got a level in one of the things, or almost a level, I should say, in reloading. Not naming. That takes forever. I actually had to turn some different settings on because I was like, how the hell do you do this? And someone recommended some settings to at least make it visually a bit better, but it's still kind of rough. But it's fine. We'll make do. But also, I got to thinking, there were some other things in this game. They've always been there. I've never really played with them, and I've mentioned them before. Like Molotovs and stuff. Never really bothered because, like I said, the people I usually play with, they liked them, and almost without fail, when they would try to do a burn on like a large group of zombies or something, they would inevitably burn themselves and die. So I've never really bothered, but I think what with there being so many, I'm probably gonna have to cave at the very least and make some. So alcohol, I think you can make it with gas as well. I think. Not just like alcohol. Pretty sure, yeah, like gas, yeah. And I think it's any sort of glass bottle, which I have a couple here. And it's some version of like a rag, or I think denim strips also work, which I do have some of those upstairs. Do I still have rags laying out here at all? No. Alright, I got those upstairs, so let's go grab that. Should stop running. My weight's still low, but I got it. Of course. I got the weight up by like 2. I actually went over to that industrial chicken farm, slaughtered a bunch of the chickens to try to eat get some calories to eat. It's not great, but it was better than nothing. Rags and or denim. I think I have that in here. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can use dirty or otherwise. So we might as well do that. And now, so to make these, sorry, burping. Stop. I'm trying to run because I don't want to be like too boring. But that just burns calories, right? Do I just stand? Can I do it standing next to this? Not showing me the option. Here. Gasoline. I gotta take it from here. I can't take it directly. No, don't you dare! You can't take it from. Can't take it from the pump. That's not a real supply of gas. You have to. You have to do it from a can. What an asinine, stupid crap! Honestly, you should be able to fill the bottle up and put a rag in it. Why do I have to do like this asinine step with the gas in a different container? Whatever. Okay, I guess I only have one wine bottle. Of the 3 bottles I have, I guess only one of them is a wine bottle. But that's fine. Bottle of whiskey? Yeah, it's 2 bottles of whiskey and a bottle of wine. Okay. So we'll have 3 Molotovs. And then there is one other thing I think I can make, though I don't. I feel like it's actually they're not great for zombies, which is weird. Like, why would they be in the game then? But it's the pipe bomb. I've heard that they actually, all things considered, don't do that much damage to zombies. It takes a lot of stuff, but like, should I make them just in case? Do I know the recipe? I don't even know the recipe, so I can't make them anyways. Because I know you can like open up the buns, the bullets. My brain like did bullets and guns at the same time. It became buns. You open the buns. No, what? Why do I have so many dirty rags? Huh? What the hell? Okay. Sure. Sure. I don't know. Anyways, you can open like the bullets you have and get the gunpowder out of them. That's a thing that can be done. But I don't even know the recipe, so that is fine. Well, doesn't really matter. And then I do have all these different handguns. The one I'm gonna take is the one I have all the ammo for. Let's go ahead and put here. Actually, I think I had dirty in here. Yeah, I can marsh those up real nice. Over here it's a 9mm, I believe. Yeah. So that's gonna be this one, the M9. M9 with a boatload of magazines. I don't know if I can reload a magazine on the fly. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not sure if that's a thing I can do, or I can or cannot do. I guess I could look it up or let me know in the comments. I'm not too sure, honestly. That goes beyond, like it goes beyond what my knowledge is. All I know is I have a gun, equipping my primary, and I can aim. And there's some different settings, like I said, I turned on to make my reticle a little bit different. Because, yeah, the aiming is kind of weird in this game. It's kind of weird. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to head on back. We're going to head back over here. We may try and get... Where was it? Over here. I think this was like the community center area. We may try and deal with this or whatever the heck this was. I can't remember. Yeah, sorry. I think that's a community center because it's labeled as community. Whatever this building is, I think we'll start here. And we'll try to work our way in. The problem is this the gas station? It must be. So tiny. Problem is that the gunshots are definitely going to attract other dudes. But we'll make do with it. For now, sorry, that was probably loud. For now, I'm going to load up my car with make sure my gear that's in there, my truck. Make sure whatever gear I need is still there, because when I was cleaning out, I may have accidentally grabbed stuff I want. I'm going to eat some food, and I'm going to get back over there. I'm not going to make you sit through the whole drive. I'm going to get back over there, and then we'll be back. Oh, my poor truck, man. It's all beat up. All right. Let me do all this stuff. We're here. We're down the road. I guess we can start with melee. Also because not quite ready. This is where I left this off. I picked through everything here. There's still some stuff around. Like, I didn't take everything because, like I said, inventory got full. So I kind of prioritized. But there's definitely stuff here that I would want to take as well. So we will eventually get this dealt with. There's just other things I want. There is a cool bandsaw thing here. I marked it on the map. Like a metal bandsaw type of thing. Like an electric. So that's pretty neat. I don't know how useful it is versus just, you know, whatever else kind of saw, but okay. Can I push a little closer? Since some of them followed me down. We're at this community place, whatever the hell it is. Can I deal with it? Where'd they go? There you are. Why? There we go. I don't know why I was pushing and not stomping, but okay. Sure. I'm gonna melee as much as I can, even though like it kind of burns through calories and energy and all that stuff. Mostly because I know the closer I get to the main city, the worse it's gonna get for me. And so as long as I can deal with them, as long as I'm kind of smarter about this, like this was not actually a smart play. It was a dumb play. But we'll do what we can. Okay. Ooh. Big shots being fired. That might be beneficial for us. If I can kind of lay low, this mini horde, hopefully like they kind of piss off a little bit. Yeah, that might be mildly beneficial for us. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing how many zombies are in there? Okay. That's a lot of zombies, man. Let's lay as low as possible. Dang, man. That's a lot of zombies in there. What the crap? This... I don't actually know how beneficial this was now for us. Light-footed. Okay. Thank you. I guess. Alright. Do what we can. Deal with the ones that are a bit more straggly off to the side. Oof, that's a lot of zombies, man. So ideally, I don't want to throw a Molotov at the building, because it'll burn the building down. And quite frankly, if I throw it on the grass, I'm pretty sure it's going to like spread all over the grass everywhere too. Which I think it could then potentially spread to whatever this building is. So, you know. Sneaking. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Let's just hang here for a second. Let's see what this guy does. Ideally, if they come after me, I'd like to deal with them without alerting too much of that horde. So that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to try and, honestly, I think lure them over here. I'm going to have to move my car, honestly. This is going to be the best burn area. Anything there? Okay. Here's some snacks. I got some roast chicken feet. No offense meant if you enjoy chicken feet. It's not for me. Not my thing. It's weird. It's weird that you don't cook them. That part is weird. Like in game, you don't cook it. It's kind of weird. I don't anticipate that there's a lot of calories in them, but it's putting some food in my belly. Eat the seaweed, I guess, too. It's not a whole lot of hunger. Right? 3 apiece. So between everything, I got like, maybe like what? 30 hunger. Better than nothing. Not that I was starving, but I would just prefer to have it dealt with as much as possible. But okay. So we gotta move my truck. That's no questions. The truck needs to be moved, and then I need to lure a bunch of these ding-dongs over here. And I gotta set them on fire. I don't know how effective fire is against them. I'm assuming it's decently effective, which is why people do it. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, we'll park her up here. Okay, about to equip that in the secondary. Put these there. Maybe a little bit overweight. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You be you. Put my pistol in my bag for a second. Try to lessen some of the weight load. That didn't do much. Okay. The question is, I'm trying to decide, do I shout? Shouting might lure more than I want right away. But it is the easy way to do this. I kind of can just stand in the spot and be like, "Hey, yo!" Hey! Problem becomes with when you got like a straggler like this one. And I have to really focus on gathering them in a group here. Because while they're all split up like this, it's not great. Just kind of scurry around through them. Herd them up. Yeah, I probably should have practiced how to throw a Molotov before I did this. That didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. I gotta equip another one. Damn. Yeah, that did not do as much as I was hoping it would. Okay. Oops. Yep, most of that got away. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, no. No. No, 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 no. This is actually going to cause a fire in the forest. Should I go pistols? Or should I get out of here? I feel like maybe I should get out of here. However, the problem is I'm not near my car. This is actually bad. This is not good. This is inexperience showcasing. So I know I gotta do this. Red's not good. Orange is a bit better. The guns are shitty in this game, still. That's not gonna work because I'm moving. Huh. Very Stay calm. See, this is why I was worried about the guns. Because now I'm going to be drawing on other guys. Oop. I'm just gonna zippy doodah around here. Not a fan of the gun. Molotov, complete fail. I'm sure some pros like, oh my god, I can't believe you just screwed that up. Yeah, I did. But also, it's not doing as much as I was hoping as it might. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like they're on fire, sure, but like they ain't dying anytime soon. So there's that. Yeah. There's still so many. The community college. Okay, so that's probably why there's so many things. Look at them all. Look, no, look. How are you ever supposed to get in to a city? I don't know. I really don't know how you're supposed to push into a city with the way they've rebalanced things here. Did they overestimate their new gun play? Did they think, oh wow, our guns are great now with these new system? People will be able to do this? Because no. No. Like, and I'm willing to admit I'm also bad, but like, that's a lot, man. I'm gonna have to go around. I know, and I remember there's lots of zombies up here, and it got kind of framey. It didn't look as bad in the footage, the video, last video, but I can assure you, it's very choppy right now. I don't know how. Oh, hey, that's like a bigger trailer. Is that like an animal one? How did I not pay attention to that last time? Yeah, I don't really know. Molotovs was a bust. Whoops. Guns, honestly, are gonna be a bust just because of how freaking loud they are and how shitty the aim is. So I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think I'm gonna try to hang around in the city a little bit here. See if I can't find somewhere that's uh-oh. I don't want to find somewhere that's uh-oh. There's a train here. I don't want to run too many over with my car. I'm gonna break it. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Okay, we're just gonna have to tough that one out. Thanks. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna have to hope that there's somewhere that I can kind of go that's maybe not as bad. Come on. It's not like as loaded. That'll at least let me get my foot into a city here. Start taking advantage of what they would have over here. Stores, etc. Just running over rats and stuff right now. But it seems like it's going to be easier said than done. Because, yeah, they super packed the spawn rate in cities. Right, and I guess, like, yeah, you can try and, I guess, lead them around. But honestly, there's so many everywhere. I'm not even sure how effective that would be. Is that train the only way through to the other side of the city? Another one of those trailers. Is that the only way? If so, that sucks. I would like to get in there. There's so many in there, though. There's no way. Yeah, all these guys are still here. I don't think I see any extra dead bodies from what would have been on fire. So it did nothing. Why do people do burns? What is the basic fundamental of that I'm missing? Other than get them sort of in a group, throw a Molotov, make fire. I'm definitely missing something with that. I did start fires here though because of these guys. Yeah, but like, even these guys that are still standing in the fire. Why are y'all still alive? Is that some death there? I'm not sure. I am not too sure at all. I have to take a pause here, I think, and reevaluate. Because I'm officially at a loss. Yeah, I don't know. I've managed to get on the other side of the city. There was another crossing. But it's just as bad everywhere. I don't know how... They got like the box vans and everything. I want those. I don't know how you're meant to do this solo. Or honestly, even in a multiplayer game, this would be really hard, I feel like. We are gonna have to probably do something else for the rest of this episode. Yeah. Not entirely sure. I'm a bit deflated right now. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think we'd be able to march in here and like just take over an entire city or anything like that. Not that crazy. But I had higher hopes for the whole Molotov and like I guess this is what you're supposed to use it. But even then, it doesn't look like the zombies really died from the Molotov. So what's even the point? And the guns, yeah, the guns are just bleh, too bleh to make them like effective. I think this is where I came from. I got across. I think, maybe not. Thought. But yeah, the two just honestly not good still. To make them like not effective. Like you saw what happened. I shot and like immediately more zombies were showing up and finding me. And I was having a hard time getting kill shots, so yeah. I'm gonna have to go back to base. I guess I'll have to lick my wounds here. And reevaluate what we do here, because I don't know. Definitely gonna have to stay out of the bigger towns like this, I think, bigger cities. May have to go hit up that smaller town that I found back in the past, in the other direction. It was still fairly populated, but I'm hoping maybe not as, because it was smaller. But it just sucks it's not gonna have any like the grocery stores and stuff, I don't think. But yeah, that's enough of my moaning. Let me get back to base and we'll figure it out from there. Well, we may have been defeated in our attempt at the other city, but I refuse to finish this episode without conquering at least something. This is dangerous because there's zombies right down there. We've come back down to this little town down here. It's not the big old city. So we still lost there, unfortunately. But hopefully I should be able to manage this. Now, ideally, I don't slaughter my way through this whole place, but I'm going to have to, I think. So there's probably going to be a lot of cutting to deal with things. Why am I so tired? It's only 9 in the morning. I slept. Ah, crap. That's going to hinder things. So far, so good. Maybe famous last words. Okay, we gotta go catch our breath. And for those of you wondering, I do have my pistol on me still, technically. Well, it's not on me, it's in the car. I'm just hesitant to use it, because I know this place is quite packed. And every gunshot is just going to make my life that much more difficult. So I'm not entirely convinced that I want to use it. You are coming after me, okay. I was hoping I'd go get Sip, but... being drowsy is going to make this more difficult. Now, ideally, this is how I would like to deal with kind of moving in like this, is you kind of just creep in, whether you're in your vehicle or otherwise, and you pull 1 or 2 at a time. Well, that one caught me off guard. I was expecting that one. You pull 1 or 2 at a time, maybe 3, and you just slowly deal with it. But there's just no way in the bigger cities. I keep hitting my UI button. Come on. And some kill shots. See, this basically kind of goes against what I was wanting to do. It's pulling too many at once. Because I'm tired, I can't get the kill shots. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, ideally you don't pull that many at once. To be fair, though, they jumped me out of the woods, which I should have expected. But it is what it is. We have to go have a sit, and we're getting tired, though. So we're probably going to have to camp here somewhere at night. if we can. May not be possible, but we'll see. I'm eyeing up this little shack house thing here. There is a mailbox, so I'm hoping that means it's like a house, but it's so tiny I can't see there being a bed. But if there's a couch even, well, that might be okay as well. That might be what we need to do. How are you seeing me though? Like, I'm supposed to be inconspicuous. My car is off. I ain't moving, but they keep noticing me somehow. But that's kind of the goal right now, is getting in there at the very least. Catch a break. Problem with all this is that I'm gonna definitely be burning a lot of energy trying to get it. Let's take that just so I don't forget. I got so many bags now, but I can't help but collect it. Ah, okay. So it's not that stutters. So that's not the house, thankfully. It is like a shed, like I was thinking it was, attached to an actual proper house. Definitely quite a bit of zombies. This is definitely gonna take some work. And ideally at this point, I would like to not attract them. I am much too tired. Those should be a problem for future Zeke. So if we can, we're gonna try to get into this house fairly quietly. Come on, fall over. Come on. I'm gonna have to go sit in the truck again. Zeke's not gonna be able to deal with anything that's in here. He's way too out of breath because he's so dang tired. I don't know why I got so tired so fast. I know the weight thing's an issue, but it was like 9 in the morning and I was already getting sleepy, which is kind of weird to me. That very well might be it for us. I just got really badly fucked over that whole crashing thing I have. I don't know what's happening. I just checked the footage. It's not great. You kind of see the first attack. Basically, I stood there just getting eaten up by this zombie. And I'm obviously got scratched to shit. Scratch obviously isn't a guarantee to be infected, right? But yeah, it's not great. It's not good. It's not good at all. Future Kami here. I'm gonna jump in, cut that last clip a little short. I did speak for a little bit about the 10 or 15 minutes, but it was definitely laced with like saltiness and not really coherent at times. I mean coherent, but like it was just sort of moany, which I feel like is fair enough considering what happened. But it's fine. I can give you a quick rundown now. Basically what's happening, it's not like a blue screen crash. I've done investigating. I've done some looking into. I've done digging, if you will, since that clip was recorded 12 hours ago or whatever the heck it was in real life. The issue only happens when I have like OBS going and I'm recording. And obviously because currently I'm only actively playing Project Zomboid. You know, I do want to do some other stuff, but I've been having issues, so I'm hesitant. Obviously, it links often to Project Zomboid. It's not like the crashes I had earlier in the series. So I did, like I said, I reached out, asked some questions, inquiring people on some forums. And the suspicion is that it might actually be an OS issue, like a Windows issue. And I did get force updated back in December to Windows 11 version 24H2. Which, to keep it short, if you look it up, it's not good. It's a terrible rollout. It was really dumb, really poorly managed and whatever and by Microsoft. And they were forcing it on people in phases despite the issues. I think they've actually gotten to the point that there were so many complaints and so many issues that they have stopped rolling it out to people, I think. I haven't looked into it for a little while, but it's like that kind of tells you something. But I'm stuck with it. And it's funny that most of my issues, whether it's this specific one or other ones, have happened since kind of that force update happened. So it seems like it might be related to that. Something potentially is going on with my operating system. Obviously, I can't entirely rule out that there's not a conflict going on between OBS and, say, iQ. I have that software running because I have most like my cooler and stuff like that, my AIO, and my keyboard, and that it's Corsair, so I use iQ. I can't rule it out. I'm not a professional. I've reached out to iQ or Corsair, I should say. Haven't heard back. We'll see. Maybe they'll want logs or something. I don't know. But right now, the leading suspicion from some friendly folks online is it might be some sort of OS issue, which sucks because I'm kind of stuck. Microsoft removed the ability to downgrade easily. You can do it within 10 days of an upgrade. Obviously, my 10 days passed 2 months ago. And apparently they no longer have the previous version available to download, like an ISO, so you could do a fresh install with it. Apparently they've made it no longer available, despite the fact that people are having issues with this version. So I'd have to potentially get something online. There are people that, like, you know, they said, yeah, you can get one from here, but at that point you're then playing the game of trusting anonymous people online, linking to random things, or I don't know. It's like it could be perfectly fine, but at the same time could make everything worse. So I don't know. And the fact that it's so inconsistent is what's frustrating. I know I've actively recorded hours of footage just fine. Sometimes I can get 5 minutes in. Who knows? Maybe this footage will crash on me any moment now. Who knows? Right? It's really it's frustrating, but that's what's going on. That's what happened. That's why in the clip you can kind of see me. It goes quiet, and I kind of just stand there getting attacked. The shoving was just default. It's something the character does. I wasn't touching anything. But it's because when it happens, it freezes up for about 10 seconds. I lose access to my keyboard, my mouse. I think my mic even goes off, and then my AIO system, like all my RGB, because it makes me a better gamer. All of it like kind of blinks off and on as it's resetting itself. And so for those 10 seconds, I have no control. I basically had to sit here and watch what you guys watch. I had to watch myself get eaten. In the moment I had control, I battled back, hit stop on the recording, all right, so I didn't fully lose it. So I had some level of footage in case Zeke dies here. But yeah, it wasn't that I was just being like silly. I literally just couldn't control it. Now, in terms of Zeke, in game, it's either 2. He's sad right now. He's sad because I've not been doing much. It's been like 2, if not, I might be on day 3. I may be on day 3. We're not scratched anymore. They healed up, honestly, the next night, by the next day. By the time I slept and whatever, and I took my bandages off, scratches were gone. So that was good. They healed quickly. And like I said, in terms of now, I think I'm on day 3, and I'm not showing signs of being sick. So I might be lucky. I'm hesitant still to be like, hey, we got lucky, woohoo. But I think we're okay, because I do believe I should, if I remember correctly, if I was gonna get the zombie virus, different from like an infection in the wound, which I didn't get because I disinfected it, but if I was gonna get like zombification virus, I think you're supposed to start showing signs with like within the 3 days, like 1 to 3 days or something like that. You'll start showing like either you're anxious or whatever, right? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the case. And as such, if it is the case, I should be okay. At this point, I should be okay. But I really haven't done much as Zeke. I spent a couple days just being real lazy. I went fishing, caught some fish, got some real big boys. Look at the size of these chonkers here I managed to catch. So big ol' heifers. Big ol' heifers. But I really honestly haven't done much. It's been a lot of just doing nothing, hanging out. Look at our boy. They've massacred our boy. Look at him. Zeke, my man, you're in rough shape. I'm so sorry. If you do make it through this, I know you're bored. We'll take better care of you. Here, you want to look at your... Don't look at that. It's fine. Look at it. It's okay. There you go. A little bit happier. Let's put this in my little mementos. Mementos thing. That's nice. It's good. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. What's going on? I think, like I said, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. I think we get to carry on. We get to struggle on. We're gonna have to do some work back at base. Voice crack. Back at base. There's some neat comments that I've gotten that I want to try and do some stuff with potentially. My farms. Something happened. They got effed up over there. You can see that one's messed up. That one's messed up. Oh, birds or something while I was gone? I don't know. I know there's a scarecrow in the game now. Do I have to use those? Maybe. Let me know. Who knows? And then also, yeah. Obviously, I'm terrible at the whole Molotov burn technique thing. Let me know. Let me know what I did wrong. Like, I understand the concept of make group, throw Molotov, burn. But, like, is that actually not that good? Do I need a much larger group to make it slightly more effective? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, I just wanted to come in here, cut off the other colony, past colony, who was very salty, very angry, very upset. Because at that moment, he thought that was it. He thought that was the end for old Zeke. Because double scratched. But we might be lucky. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Apologies that the expeditions aren't going well. I'm trying, man. I try. Really was trying. It was going well. It was going well until it wasn't there. I was going to be okay until it wasn't. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyways, just want to thank you all for watching. I've enjoyed all the support I've been getting on these videos. Getting lots of views. Lots of crazy views out everywhere. A couple new subscribers have trickled in. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah. And if you are a new viewer, maybe hit the subscribe. I'd love to have you leave some comments and we'll chat and teach me about the game. Tell me how I am bad. Because I'm okay with that. I understand I'm bad at games often. And be sure to leave a like if you liked it as well. I'd appreciate that as well. Oh, I should read that one for later. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one because there should be a next one.